So real quick, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. So I wasn't always this jacked, beautiful, really successful and charismatic guy who gets 9s and 10s, who travels the world, who gets to meet beautiful women and has sex on the daily, and is able to go to places like Colombia, like Mexico, and bang beautiful 8s, 9s, 10s. I wasn't always that guy, all right? As a matter of fact, if we were to look back I would say 10, 11 years ago, I had massive social anxiety. It was so bad to the point where I developed a sweating problem and I had to change my shirts like 3 times a day in class, and it was so embarrassing. I couldn't wear any other color aside from the color black. And so you could only imagine, being in class, you feel the sweat just dripping down your armpits. Everybody's noticing. You see these huge pit stains, and you having to go to the bathroom, take off your shirt. I remember having to click the air, press the air dryer and just dry my fucking shirt while making sure nobody was coming into the bathroom. It was terrible, all right? And I remember I had to go to the doctor, and they gave me some formula which burned my armpits, and then it was like shots. It was really bad, and it got even worse to the point where then I started losing hair on my eyebrow. I literally lost all of my hair, and my brother and I were like pranksters. We like to mess around with each other. So I remember waking up, looking in the mirror and being like, what the hell did he do? And waking him up and being like, yo, what did you do to my eyebrow? And him being like, just cracking up. Basically, I had a lot of stress. I had a lot of anxiety. I was the kid in the back of the class that would not talk to anyone. I remember before even asking a question, in my mind, I would just have mad negative thoughts. I would think about the worst case scenarios. I would prepare the best question. I would evaluate what are the chances that somebody might make fun of me. And by the time I wanted to raise my hand, the teacher had already moved on. And that was my reality. It sucked. And obviously it affected my confidence. It affected my mentality. I couldn't express myself. I remember the only place where I could be myself was at home with my family. Luckily I had a decent family, but I could not express myself. I felt like I couldn't be myself. I felt stuck. It was literally like a mental prison of the mind. It was so bad that I even started to disassociate. I remember being in a room, and it was as if my mind was somewhere else. My physical body was there, but I had checked out. And every time people would be like, hey man, what's wrong? I would just be like, oh, nothing. I'm just tired. That was what I would say. So I would just mask this pain. Well, it got so bad that I went in a downward spiral of depression, which lasted about 1.5 years of deep depression, crying every day. Nothing satisfied me. Suicidal thoughts. It was terrible. And then I found a company that changed my life. It was a group of guys who would go out and talk to beautiful women and develop these social skills. And when I saw this, I was like, man, these guys are like the closest things to superheroes. And I was inspired to change, and I realized that this was a skill set that you can acquire. And upon acquiring that journey, you can build core confidence. You could change these limiting self-beliefs. You could leave that loser of yourself and transform into a fucking winner. And so by watching these videos, it was as if I was stepping into action, and I could see myself doing this. But then I was confronted with the reality, because I would go to malls and I would tell myself, all right, I'm gonna approach one girl, and then I would wander the mall for 2, sometimes 3 hours, making excuses. Oh, she looks busy. Oh, she's not hot enough. Oh, she's too hot. Oh, you know what? This is stupid. You know what? Let me just go home. No. Right, let me try this. And just wasting time. Just held back by fear, held back by approach anxiety, just held back by negative thoughts. And that was what it looked like for several years, until I finally realized, man, I got to do something about this, right? Because I was entering my late teens, about to enter my 20s, and I realized if I continue in this path, my existence, my life is going to be terrible. And I feared that more than I feared talking to women. It wasn't until the pain of remaining the same was greater than the pain of changing that I finally decided to step up. And that's when I took what's called a boot camp. It was a 3-day program where they take you out to bars, to clubs, and that happened at 21. They take you out to bars, to clubs. They push you out of your comfort zone. It's a barrier breaking experience made to push you past your fears, made to help you acquire the skill sets and make new reference experiences that are gonna last you a lifetime. And once I experienced that and I took that program, the veil was removed from my eyes. And it was as if for the first time in my life, I felt like I had a choice. And from that moment on, I had a choice of either continuing in the path that led me to pain, to depression, to anxiety, to physical manifestations of the anxiety, to losing hair, to no results in my social life or dating life, or I had the path of continuing this journey, going out, developing the skill, little by little, chipping away at it, building core confidence, having amazing results with beautiful women, with friends, being able to express myself. And so I chose the path. And that is something that you can as well. As long as you have the awareness and you are brave enough to confront yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and realize that there is way more potential to unleash, that you are only living a quarter of what you can do, that you are not living up to your potential. If you have the capacity to confront yourself and have that heart to heart and have that honesty with yourself, well, that's the beginning. From that moment on, what you have to do is you need to learn from people who've already been there, done that. You need to take massive action and you need to get solid feedback, personalized feedback, which will enable you to course correct and not waste years and years. Once you are able to do those three things, you'll start to see results gradually, step by step you get ahead, not necessarily in fast spurts. But your life is gonna transform for the better. So I know you can do this, all right? You just have to be brave, trust in the process. And just by the mere fact that you are here with me today, you're watching this video, it demonstrates to myself and it should demonstrate to you that you have what it takes, all right? So welcome to the beginning of your journey. This is day one, all right? All right, welcome. You made it. So for the select few who took action, I'm really excited for you guys. So what I got here is a coaching call. Now, this isn't any sales call, any of that. This is a legitimate coaching call where you and we're gonna dive fucking deep, all right? So you're probably here because you're a beginner and you're looking to learn these new skill sets so that way you can go out, meet beautiful women, have abundance, have selection, choose the right person to be with if that's what you're looking for. Or maybe you're intermediate and you're going out, occasionally you're hooking up with chicks, but you really want the hotties. You want the hotties. You want the girls that you actually desire. So you see her, you feel those emotions internally. You want to be able to get those girls, and you want to do it more consistently. Or maybe you're advanced. Maybe you're going out every weekend and you're getting amazing results. You're pulling chicks left and right, but now you really want the 9s and 10s. This is a call geared for you guys. And what we're gonna do in the call is we're gonna dive into 3 different areas of your life. Number 1, we're gonna see what exactly is not working. We'll dive fucking deep. Number 2, we're gonna see what does the ideal vision look like for you. And then lastly, we'll see what's been holding you back all this while. And my duty as a coach is to guide you towards action. So I'm gonna find a good game plan. Now, whether you have money or not, I'm gonna find a solid fucking game plan for you, all right? Now, obviously, if you're in a place where you can invest in yourself, well, there's gonna be solutions that I'll offer you, and if they make sense, I'll let you know how you can get involved. But if you are a brokey, you got nothing, you got zero, you're negative balance, I'll still take care of you, and we'll come up with a good, solid plan to get your results, all right? So you have nothing to lose, everything to fucking gain. Let's do it. All right, welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the winner's circle, where the top G's come to get amazing results. Now, I want to congratulate you for taking action, because there's a lot of people that would rather just stay on their cell phone, scrolling, watching, consuming, not doing anything with their life. But you, my friend, you took action. You looked in the mirror and you realized I have way more potential and I'm not living up to it. So this is day 1, all right? What I want you to do is I want you to book a call with me. You'll see a link. There's gonna be a calendar. Book a call with me. It's gonna be a one-on-one call. We're gonna spend about an hour. We're gonna dive real deep. We're right? So it's not gonna be an easy call. We're gonna dive into your demons. We're gonna see what exactly is not working in your life, whether it's your dating life, whether it's your confidence, whether it's traumas from the past, whatever it may be, we will explore and we'll dive in deep. From there, we're gonna craft your vision. We're gonna see exactly what you want in the future, whether it's 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. We're gonna see exactly what you want in your dating life, your social life, in your career, in your confidence, your mentality. We're gonna see what that vision looks like. Third, we're gonna see what exactly has been holding you back all this while. What have been the limiting self-beliefs, the doubts, what the fears, the traumas, the excuses. We're gonna see exactly what's been holding you back all these months, years, and we will confront that. From there, as a coach, it is my duty to find a real good solution for you, all right? And I wanna be really transparent. If you are someone who is willing to invest financially, time-wise in themselves, I have real good solutions for you that are gonna get you to the next level. Now, if you are someone who right now, you gotta be honest with yourself, you're a brokey, maybe you have $100 in your bank account, or even worse, you're negative, you have insufficient funds, don't worry. I'm gonna take care of you as well, and I have a game plan that's actually gonna get you results. It's gonna get you to take action, so I'm gonna take care of you as well, all right? Now, after you book the call, I want you to block off 1 hour in a quiet place, undistracted, and I want you to have pen and paper ready to go. So once again, congratulations, guys. I'll see you on the call. Can't wait. Let's fucking get it.